Water.
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Alright YouTube, what's the story? It's Example. Welcome back to another video. Thank you very much for clicking on the video, and in today's video, I teach you how to score goals on FIFA 22. Yes, that is exactly what we're doing. Now this might be the first real video that I finally set up, but here I am. Professional FIFA player. J-Lings Esports. How crazy is that? That's madness. Alright, I'm sorry I didn't get an announcement out like I did for going full-time with FIFA, but now you understand what's at stake, why I'm able to go full-time. You know, I'm not going to live off content. I don't even get paid by YouTube, and it allows me to put up videos like these and have some sort of credibility behind it. So pretty much I'm going to teach you how to score in FIFA 22. How does that sound? But yeah, I think this is definitely some of the best ways that you're going to find yourself scoring with. So I just said, right, I have to get this video out. I was going to do a defending tutorial, and then I said I'm actually not really good at defending right now, so it would be kind of shitty of me to bring out a video on how to defend when I can't defend. I can definitely score, but I can also concede at the moment. Actually, one more thing. Edwin.
Hey, honey bunnies.
I hope you're having a good day, mate. I'm sorry I haven't given you much attention lately. I'm a very, very busy man. Edwin, I still love you though. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Okay, here we go, ladies and gents. We are the people in yellow. The other guy is in black. Our first clip of the day is going to be this gorgeous goal. Alright, now this is probably one of the later goals, but you're going to see some nice movement here. Alright, so firstly we pass it down the line, Martial, and yes, I'm using 4-3-2-1. Now, I'm going to pause it here. As far as you can see Saint-Maximin, you can see Lukaku. Lukaku is running. This is actually what I'm aiming for. But watch what happens, okay? This is crazy. So he got it from here all the way to here on his left foot. This is Martial. He got it from there all the way to here. And let's rewind it back a bit, all right? Let's look at Martial's body type here. All right? So he is slightly this way, all right? I'm going to say, like, this is still an early cross because it's beyond this line. So it's an early cross. But his body is going away from the net, allowing him to curl the ball. So the game thinks, allowing him to curl the ball this way toward Saint-Maximin. And we're going to watch it again. Here it goes. Didn't look great, but you understood what I'm getting at. And it comes right down to Saint-Maximin. And look at the amount of net that's open because of that huge cross that we just made. So a great way to score, what I'm trying to say is, move your player to probably a 15-degree angle just away from your opposition's net as you are crossing the ball, to then cross it back in, allowing for more curl, okay, in a deeper position, like so. All right, so now you can see Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin looks great. I green it, it goes in, of course it does. So that was the end of that game, but I'm just trying to teach you that is one way. That's a nice cross that you just seen. All right, so let's go into the next one. Now this is another great goal. All right, now okay, so again, this guy has the ball, and I obviously touch it out and whatever. He doesn't score. We break nicely, okay, and we're just kind of messing around with the ball, trying to get some space, and we let it into Martial once again. Okay, now let me just go back a bit because you understand what's happening right now. But let me just go back a tiny bit. Remember last year how we used to time true balls? Now we are timing crosses like so, all right, because they are very good. So you can see I just let go of the ball again. It's an early cross. It's better this way, but because he is running this way, it's almost like a true ball, and the crosses are acting as if they are true balls this year when it's an early cross. I don't understand it myself just yet. I do, but the reason behind it I have no idea. But it's an early cross and his son is running, and that is always a good scenario for us in this game, because the crosses are fairly assisted into where you are going rather than where you are. While last year it was quite the opposite. It was actually RB and X's where go toward you were going, and every other cross went behind you or where you were if you were running. Okay, so the ball gets lofted in. Lovely ball again. Okay, ball comes down easy, nice and easy finish. It's not that hard to score them kind of crosses. You know, you just your central player has to be running. Okay, if your central player is running and you have the ball, you know, on the wing, don't be afraid to cross that ball in, you know, especially when the centre back is caught flat-footed. That's what I'm trying to say. If the centre back is caught flat-footed, you have the ball on the wing, and you have a central player dashing toward your opponent's net, do whip it in, all right? Especially one with a high curve like Martial does, okay? So let's get on with the next clip. We're going to get away from some crosses, all right? We're going to try and get away from them real quick. I'll go into some finesse shots. How about that? Okay, this clip is actually a funny clip, but I'm going to show you the run of play toward it, okay? So we get it out to the left back. The left back gets the ball on his feet, and it looks great. Yeah, sure, I'm just running. If you don't push me, I'm going to run. Now, Martial's in a great spot, but you see, again, this little, like, space that we have here, okay? Again, look, flat-footed, or too far away. Flat-footed, running striker, ball at feet. Look at the speed of Lukaku to get on the end of this, all right? He gets it. Now, this is funny what happens here. I could easily shoot, right? Well, my brain didn't think so. So I tried to cross it. But what happens next is what happened in the first place, which was shoot. I didn't shoot. It would have went in if I shot. I didn't shoot. I crossed. But this happened. Nice. Not a great goal. No, I know this. Don't worry about that. But it's a goal. And, like, you know what I mean? And that run of play and that little Y ball that I gave way back here, this ball right here, is the reason that I scored. This ball, because of a flat-footed defender, a little Y ball in, okay? Tiny Y ball. Like, no power. Look, 1 bar. That's all. But it allowed us to create space behind the defender because he was flat-footed, get the shot off, and then we were left in this position because of that pass. Okay? Let's move on to the next clip. Passing the ball nicely up to Son. The player kind of pulls out there. Let's just watch this back, alright? So I get the ball here. I can see that Martial is running, alright? Well, this defender was flat-footed, okay? And that means allowed Martial inside, which was bad from him. So Martial, there we go. Martial got enough space, okay, to run away, pretty much. So here we are with Martial once again, rocking in. Now we're in a space here, okay, where the front post probably isn't open, especially this year. The far post, if it's in the keeper's like reach, he will save it with his hands. So low drivens, L1 and R1 or LB and RB, plus the power button are the best way to score here. And that was slotted right in the bottom corner, okay? That was lovely. We love that. They're the kind of goals that you do like to score. The other ones, maybe not so much. Crosses, people don't like. Finesse shots, people don't like. But this one's just a nice true ball. Run. Aiming into there. L1, R1, bang, goal. Alright? So that's not too bad either. So that's the low driven. L1, R1, LB, RB, and shoot. Let's look at another clip, eh? Here we are on the ball. Pass it into Lukaku. Lukaku trying to find a bit of space and a few peeps around, which he did. He passes it into Son. Son's looking around. Nobody really wants it off him. So we just keep passing. You know, we're not trying to be too, outlandish. But there's Martial with the green foot. Okay, so let's just go back here. There's a certain pass here that I want you guys to know. You see that pass? That pass in itself. He is marking him because this is the easy ball, leaving the striker free. I have Lukaku as a target man. He backs into the defender and wants the ball to feet, which he did. Got the space. Lovely chance to lay off. I could have easily turned and shot, but I think I would have been closed by these centre backs. So I laid it off to absolutely mud him up. And Martial greens it and ends in the net. Alright, now the green time finesse is a very tricky one to a lot of people for no reason other than that they don't like it or they don't want to use time finishing. It's not hard. Go into skill games, go into practice scenarios, attacking beginner. Just practice all your green, practice time finishing in there and make sure to turn on the setting because a lot of my friends didn't turn on the setting. So that's just the way to green. And would this have went in without the green? Perhaps. But hey man, I'm gonna make sure that, especially with the level that I play at, I need to make sure goals go in. What a better way to do that other than green shots. Alright, so bang, back at the net. Let's look at the next. Just relaxing, getting the ball wide, looking for a bit of space. We find a bit of space. He's pulled out Mbabu. So we try and capitalize on that, and we don't. But luckily for us, he's an idiot. So he passes us the ball. We get into Lukaku. Lukaku can turn. Let's just look at this pass real quick, alright? This little quick transition of play. Don't worry about that. It's an awful ball from him. But this here, alright? So when I pass it from Martial into Lukaku, he switches to Koundé, okay? Koundé is pulled forward to try and mark Lukaku, but he doesn't think I'm going to pass it straight back, alright? Like so. Now, he is not just flat-footed, but running this way. So he is completely gone, alright? He's no longer in the defense. And you can see that through there. And now, even though this is kind of glitched out, Martial can just pass it here. And that is exactly what happens. I can turn. Koundé can't go near me. Now, I understand, alright, this isn't exactly a ball roll goal, Okay? I do understand it's not exactly a ball roll goal, but if the keeper had kept coming out, I would have ball rolled him and I would have scored. Okay? But a ball roll, if I just shot there and didn't ball roll at all, I probably wouldn't have scored. So even though I ball rolled here, his keeper didn't come near me. He tried to watch where I was going and shooting. No. Ball roll, stick it in the back of the net. Easy peasy. Okay? Ball rolls for finishing are absolutely imperative. It's especially when you're going around the goalkeeper. But not only that, but to bamboozle your opponent like so. Like you just seen. Okay? If he tries to move the goalkeeper, ball roll. He won't go near you then. You know? And then you have an extra second to think about where you're going to put the ball in the net. Alright, let's look at the next. Here we go. The right back, Hakimi, picks up the ball. Alright, gives it into St. Maximin. We're running forward. We're doing great. Alright, there we go. You see that ball roll? That is just a complete change in the paradigm here. That ball roll brings me from going left to right in a matter of a second. Alright, and not only does the ball roll set you up perfectly for the finesse shot in this circumstance, but the finesse shot is really good this year. And I know how to green them. Alright, so that's exactly what we do. Just out of the keeper's reach. Now, are we going to talk about the passing leading up to this? Probably not. Because everything was very simple. Pass it into St. Maximin. Pass it into Martial. Martial. There we go. That's it. So mixing the ball roll, not only is it good before the finesse shot, but it's good before any shot. You know? Especially when you're going to green them. Because you can get it. It's a real pattern. It's a real muscle memory pattern. To go from a ball roll into a green time shot, or green time finesse, especially for me. That is just a few ways that I learned how to score this year, because it is not easy all the time. I mean that. It is not easy. And I'm not saying it's the prettiest way to score. I don't score pretty goals very often, and I'm alright with that. I'm not here to score pretty goals, baby. I'm here to score the most goals. And I know I can be funny sometimes, and I like to entertain people, especially here on YouTube. But sometimes you just got to throw a few truth bombs on you, like this tutorial here. So, if you want to see more like this, I have plenty more in the locker. So make sure, hit that like button, maybe even subscribe, maybe not, I don't mind. But I'd like you to. You can stick around, maybe we can get a marshmallow. But anyways, boys and girls, thank you very much for watching. If I could do anything else with this video, do let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. It's been Example. Good luck.